Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I have more training footage for you guys. Brittany and I filmed our entire workout again. You know what though? Nothing really special here. It's all predictable, normal stuff I've been doing. I will say, everything went great other than my clean and push presses today just felt unbalanced. I just felt unbalanced on them. I wasn't weak on them. They were all strong. I was happy with the sets, but they were just a little bit difficult to do. Just as far as balance, footing, things like that, I just felt off today. But that happens because everything was strong. All my lifts were good. The same numbers I went up on kind of last workout, and I replicated all of that today. Actually replicated the exact same workout as last time. Brittany today had a little bit of problems pulling back, focusing and everything. We've been trying to work on her technique more. She was struggling to pull back. She was also, as you guys saw, dropping her hips too low, so she's letting her butt come up a little too quick. So it's something we're working on. Just takes time for people to dial things in. Now, one of the things I want to note, it was really funny because other subscribers came in and told the guy he was basically being silly. He's like, wait a minute, I push press more than you. I can do like 205 for 3 reps. I'm like, well, so can I. In fact, I've done more than 3 reps with 205 on camera. So it's like, who cares what you can do? I'm not in here. These are not peak sets, guys. I'm not in here going all out. These aren't all I can do. These are called work sets. I'm in the gym to build strength, not demonstrate it. And here's the other thing that he was asked. Someone kind of laughed at him and said, yeah, but can you clean that off the floor and do it? That's the big difference here, guys. I mean, you got other channels you've actually kind of people have compared and said, oh, this person does whatever more than you. And it's like, well, maybe they do, maybe they don't, but are they doing the same thing? Meaning, I'm cleaning up 3 sets of 5 for a push press with just a little bit of leg drive. I'm cleaning it up off the floor. And I'm not doing a power clean. I'm doing it the hard way. And I do that because it's harder because I'm using a lightweight. I'm not worried about doing an amazing power clean with, 200-ish pounds, 185, 200 pounds. Who cares? If when I start trying to go heavier, if I want to do some real power cleans for clean and front squats, which I might do later, I'll really come in and dial in and focus on doing a proper power clean. I will probably do that though. But it's not really a big deal for these lighter weights. But the thing is, there's a lot of guys out there, people are like, we're stronger than you because they do a max or whatever on an overhead press. Well, they're not even pressing it off their chest, first of all. They're doing it out of a rack, sometimes off pins. They're doing less than max range of motion. Out of a rack. It's not the same lift, guys. You got to compare apples to apples when you're looking at strength. Furthermore, these are people sometimes doing everything they have. I'm doing normal work sets. I'm cutting. I don't grind. All right, I'm losing body fat. I'm down 20 pounds still cutting. I can't afford to come in and grind and go 100%. I don't go 100% on any set, on any exercise. Again, people need to understand the difference between building strength and demonstrating strength. If you guys don't learn that concept, you can expect to have a whole lot of injuries and a whole lot of plateaus coming up in your future training career. Those younger lifters out there who don't understand that fact. You're in the gym to build strength, not to demonstrate it. All right. I'm in here to maintain my strength while I'm losing body fat. I'm not worried about coming in and lifting the heaviest thing possible. I'm just trying to maintain my strength. Big difference here, guys. You guys have seen me lift a lot heavier weights than what I've got on the bars here. Let's not pretend that I haven't. You guys have seen me do rep sets with pause, close grip bench press with 2-second pauses on the chest with 320, 325, right? You guys have seen me do rep work with 550 on beltless deadlifts. Right? You have. If you haven't watched my training playlist. You guys have seen me pin leg row 300 plus pounds. That's not always how you build strength. That's sometimes when you're peaking. That's when you're going 100%, going into a powerlifting meet an event like that. That's not how you build muscle always. That's not how you maintain during different phases. People need to get that concept through their head. Being hardcore all the time, thinking that you need to go 100% in the gym. Your guys are going to be at Snap City. You're not going to still be lifting 500 pounds on anything when you get to be my age if you have that mentality. I'm just going to be honest. When you guys get to be my age, if you can't get that concept through your head, you will not be lifting what I lift when you're 40. You won't be lifting what I lift when you're 35. All right, let's just make that clear. You guys need to understand these concepts. You are in the gym to build strength, not demonstrate it. Same thing here. People are like, oh, that's not that good. You're doing 5 plates on the deadlift, 5 reps. Yeah, but you guys have seen me do more reps with more weight than that, haven't you? Notice I'm not grinding on them. This is my warm-up. I warm up with 405. So people say, oh, Jason doesn't believe in warm-ups. What do you mean? There's a warm-up right there. Now people say, well, that's a heavy weight. No, it's not. You guys remember when I did 425 for a 12-rep set? Sorry, I shouldn't have looked to the side, but, someone asked me. So the guys were there, oh, man, lift that weight. Some younger guys, and, well, I say younger, they're probably 30. And I just laughed, and I was like, that's my warm-up. It's all good, though. And Brittany doing her lat pull-downs. Again, people were asking before, why does she do the narrow grip? Because it's a longer range of motion. If it's a longer range of motion, you get better development from it, right? Working muscles do a longer range of motion. Allows for a deeper stretch at the top, better contraction at the bottom, and it's easier on the shoulder joints. I think people should do all their pulling with a fairly narrow grip. I don't think you should really do wider than shoulder width on pulling unless you have a legitimate reason for doing so. You want healthy, strong shoulders, that's how you do it. And here I am, going to do my relatively heavy pull. No, this isn't all out. If it was all out, you guys wouldn't see me have a really fast 5th rep, and I hold it to the top. Why? Because I'm not doing a lot of volume. I need more grip work. I want to make sure my grip doesn't get weak. Because again, this is about maintaining strength right now while cutting. At a certain point, guys, when you're doing things, you've got to learn to set your ego to the side. And I'm not a young kid in this game. I know when to set my ego to the side. And when I'm down 20 pounds and trying to lose another 20, maybe even another 30, get leaner, you can't ego lift. You start ego lifting when you do that, you're going to be at Snap City. I'm too old and I'm too smart to do that stupid crap. All right? And hopefully I can teach a lot of you guys to learn that before you get anywhere near my age. Learn that when you're in your 20s. Yeah, learn that when you're in your 20s. Don't go all out. This isn't 100%. You guys have seen me do more reps in this with this weight. But I hold it there for a few seconds, keeping my grip strong, because I want to keep what I have as I get leaner. That's going to be real important. Now, a lot of people say, oh, I don't think you're that strong. What are you guys going to do when I'm 200 pounds? Throwing around the same weights I do now, then I start increasing strength again. Am I still going to be weak? Am I going to be the weakest 41-year-old man on YouTube? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Again, guys, you got to learn when to set your egos to the side when you're lifting. You got to learn to build strength. You got to learn when to coast and when to maintain your strength. All right, if you don't learn these things, look how many snapped up guys you see in YouTube fitness. Guys with all these injuries, pec tears, damaged lower backs. Seriously, look at all the top 30 fitness YouTubers out there. Go look at their list of injuries. Look how many of them have to wrap stuff up, put sleeves on when they lift because they're busted up, banged up. Right? A whole lot of them. Herniated discs, torn pecs, damaged rotator cuffs, torn hamstrings even. The list goes on and on. A lot of these guys are routinely hurt. You need to look at what they're doing. Look how they got hurt. Learn some lessons from that, because there's some young up-and-coming guys now. I'm not going to say their names. You guys know who some of them are, because I've talked about at least 1 or 2 of them. They're going to get hurt. They're going to be banged up. They're going to be beat up. And because people were stupid and listened to them, instead of people like me who are trying to tell you guys you can get big, you can get strong without hurting yourself. All right, you can do that. That's one of the reasons I'm also getting leaner, because then I'm going to have to show, okay, you can also be strong and athletic and, be lean too. It can be done. So that's what I'm working on here. That's why I'm cutting. But the fact is, you listen to these wrong people, what happens? People get hurt. They get injured. And I have people have the audacity to come to my channel and say, you're going to hurt yourself with your technique. No, I'm not. My techniques are sound as far as biomechanics and injury prevention. They're fine. I'm also older than most of you guys, lifting heavier weight than most of you, and I'm not hurt. I think these things through. I listen to my body. I look at my biomechanics when I train. All right. I might get hurt, but the odds are that I won't, because I'm careful with these things. And it's stuff that I want to teach all of you to do so that you guys can avoid these injuries also. Because the whole purpose of lifting weights, we lift weights to better ourselves, right? We want to be the best us that we can be, the best version of ourselves. And if you're beat up and banged up and have injuries and tears and everything else, how in the hell are you going to be the best version of yourself? You can't be. You have to train smart. Training hard is fine. Training hard is good. But if you don't train smart with it, what's it going to get you? A bunch of injuries. People want to let their egos get the best of them. Yeah. How about I teach you guys how to be old man strong without being hurt, without being banged up, without injuries, like I'm trying to do right now and successfully doing. Let's all do that. So you know what, guys? I'm done talking. I'm done ranting. I'm just going to let you guys watch the rest of this footage, and I'll talk to you guys next time.